What's up, everybody? Out the Pal 78 coming at you with this great video. I'm going to show you a few things in this video. The first thing I'm going to show you is my website. The best part. That's all it is. If I go to view page source, it's literally hi and an H1 tag. There's no HTML document stuff, none of that other stuff. Because I'm going to show you how to put a Blazor client site without a host on a web page. This is www.outthepower78.com. That's the source. You see what I'm saying? That's my webpage. Now I have somewhere else to put my other stuff, and I'm not worried about it. Now I got FileZilla, and these are for my actual webpage I'm designing now, and I'm gonna throw it up there. And this is that high index. So right now my webpage is pointing to the index. Let's go back to iPage. And when you log into iPage, and a lot of people give it a bad rep, but I'm not going to give it that. I'm not going to give it a bad rep at all. I'm going to give it a good rep. I haven't had too much trouble except once. And that was with, I believe they might have been confused with needing a web server like IIS server or something like that for it. I didn't need it for it. As a matter of fact, I don't need much for it. It's very simple. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to create a simple demo app. So I create a new project on Visual Studio 2022.NET 6. I'm only using that from now on. Now on the side, you can see I already use Blazor WebAssembly, but usually it looks like this. And I might have my picture right here in the middle, or my video right there in the middle, because I'm handsome, and a lot of people want to see that. All right, and so we double-click WebAssembly from either side. We're going to call this the demo app. And we're going to press Enter. And once we get here, I don't need this .NET Core hosted. That's what I was trying to talk about. We can make it an API. Application programming interface. That's what we could do. We do one of those, like REST APIs and stuff like that. We could make one of those, but I don't know how to do that yet. And that's what this video is not about. So I'm going to show you how to create this project. We press Enter. It's created. Check mark. I'm going to show you how to put it on the domain and how to route it properly. All right, that's the second thing we're going to do. But first, we got to teach you how to publish it. Okay, this is very, very, very difficult. Pay attention. The reason I moved my video to the middle here is because I wanted you guys to see this. This is very important. This is super hard. As you can see, I'm being sarcastic. We go to publish. It usually opens this up. If for some reason yours does not open that up, but you get to the publish page, add a publish profile, it will open that up. Folder, next, finish. Click this publish because this folder is not created yet. Right? And then you click publish. Oh my God, that's it. That's pretty much it right there. Okay? So it's made this publish folder right here. It's working, it's behind off. And you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. The greatest video I've ever seen in my life. But I'm also going to show you a couple of other things that you don't see on most of these WASM things. They always want to do with a host or some API thing. If you just want to use it to mess around with it and what I'm doing with it, then this is the easiest way to do it. So first of all, it's published already. You click here, it's going to get you to that publish folder. These are the only two things you need to do to put into FileZilla right here. Or whatever FTP, or you could put it directly. The FTP in it is the easiest way, by far the easiest way, because you just drag and drop it, and maybe that's only on iPage for me. Maybe for your web host browser stuff like that, it's different. So what are we gonna see if we post this on my website? What should we see? Well, let's click on demo app real quick, and let's see what it wants to show us. Now it opened the demo app. As you can see, I just got high. This is what the demo app should look like. Demo app, all this nonsense on the top, a counter, blah, 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 home, blah, 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 blah. All this nonsense right here, which we should see on this demo, this is my actual web page right here, right? So let's do that. Like I said, what we got going on here, we got publish here, right? Well, first let's bring FileZilla back up, and then we'll bring this folder back up. It's so much easier that way because you could just drag and drop these two things. Now we gotta wait for 133 or 35 files to upload. Now this because I was messing with this earlier and trying to do this video, and I had no idea where I was going with it. I was like, oh my God, I made it harder than what it needed to be. Like like a Joe Schmo. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a schmuck, you know? So that's it for that publish. And once this is uploaded, and I'll show you what I mean. You got the web config right here. That we need that. That's designing how it travels and functions. And then you need the link, inside your www root folder. I'll double click it real quick. You need that index HTML. So I'm not gonna mess with nothing else. I'm just gonna go up one more, and so you can see this is the roots of the folder. And you're gonna see these errors right here. 99%. As a matter of fact, every single error I've seen on this is a no such directory. So it makes those directories. It puts them there. It updates them. See, it responds. New directory is. Right here, it's putting that there where it needs to be. So it's adding these directories where you need to be. It's not really an error. This is the first time you uploaded them. And when you republish it and you upload it, you know, you want to rewrite all the files, or probably I would just delete this and then redo the root file. It just makes my life easier. So you should be seeing what you saw. So you should be seeing this here now, right? Hold on, Control F5, hard refresh. Why didn't that work? No kidding, it's not pointed to the right spot. So in here, it's gonna let you down. No, I'm not. If you go to pointers, some of your hosting pages are not the same as mine. Mine is kind of simple, and I feel like I wish I could do more with it, but I don't know how to do all those CGI scripts anyway. So, so what you want to do is go to the subdirectory. What is our subdirectory? www root. You saw that inside www root. There's a there is a index.html. So let's save that. Let's point to that. So now this should work because it's pointed in there. It might take a while to. I reloaded. I press F5. Control F5. I should just press F5. Now you should see what's in here. And it's gonna take a little longer when you download it from the website. The first time you download it on that page. This is taking really long. Did it even finish? It says it's finished here. Let's F5 this. Let's go. There it is. So it went real fast the second time because it was still downloading. And then I pressed refresh and most of it was downloaded. So yeah. So the first time it happens with any type of WebAssembly. Now I want to show you guys something. WebAssembly languages you can use. This is why this is so important. We use this with C#. All right. Let me see. WebAssembly languages, in nutshells, has all types of different languages in it. I wish it showed you the actual languages, but most. What is this? Internet Explorer. Good. All your modern day explorers, browsers, I mean, will support this. I just wish they had the language. That's not what I wanted. Maybe this is that's the one I just went to. Let me see what languages support WebAssembly, and maybe this is it. Okay, Blazor.net C#, JWebAssembly, Pio died, whatever that is. It's for Python. This is what happens. It's compiling your scripts inside the stuff right there. Like, what else can you use? Just what? Let me rephrase this question. What are the languages you can use with WebAssembly? There it is. All right. Did I not just do that one? Yeah. WebAssembly. What is? No, nobody cares. See, I wish they just show you what languages can be compiled into a WebAssembly. Stack Overflow. Look at this. C, C++, Rust, Go, C#, D, TypeScript, Java, I don't even know what that is. Kotlin, I don't know what that is. Python, PHP, Perl, Scalar, I heard of it. Ruby, everybody's heard of it. Swift, the commercial solutions also. REM objects, announced support for C#, Java, Swift, and Oxygen. Let me see. This is probably the better one. These are actually all the language. This is a legend. Work in progress. It shows you the work in progress. Unstable but usable and stable for production. .NET assembly script. C Sharp, C++ clean. I don't even know what that is. I have no idea where Astra is. I don't want to know that one. It's a real language. Cobol. I always spelled this wrong. Yeah, but I don't know who really likes using it. I hate it. But these are some languages that are like, wow, there's a lot of languages. Some not great. And it says unmaintained, meaning it works, but it's not. It's not maintained a lot. I don't even know what Zig is, but a lot of people are liking Rust with it. And they say Go. Did I miss Go? Go's with it too. A lot of people love Go. What I'm saying to you is that this is not just Microsoft. So this is going to be around for a long, long time. You know what I'm saying? Just like JavaScript. A lot of people didn't think what it is. So what is WebAssembly really is just being able to write your code in C# for the most part, and then it compiles and runs it in the background and a JavaScript or something like that, so it could all work on the website. This is what my website looks like. That's all you got to do to put on a website, to let you know. So to show you once again what I mean, I'm going to delete this, and now we're going to talk about really quick. This is not going to work. Yeah. Now we're going to talk about really quick before, after this is all deleted, or while it's deleting and I add my stuff to it. This right here. I don't want to see all that stuff on WebAssembly. And, there's got a lot of stuff. And then we got this right here. Did I delete this again? Yeah, delete. Sometimes you have to refresh. Not anymore. So I'm going to put my stuff from my actual site back up onto my website, and we'll look at it later. So there are a couple of things that you should know. You don't need all the stuff that's on there. You don't need sample data if you're not going to use the fetch data razor component. You don't need the counter if you're not going to use it. Inside CSS, when you go to app CSS, what you do need is anything above this. You don't need. But you do need that, and I will demonstrate that real quick. I'm going to put it like that. But in the shared, I'm going to get rid of nav menu. I'm going to get rid of this survey. And I'm going to change this main layout CSS. So that's one other thing I want to talk to you guys about. And I'm not getting rid of it because I use it, but in here, you don't need everything that's there. I don't need this stuff right here. You need the components layout. I don't need this right here. You might need main. And this PX4 is Bootstrap 5. We don't need this stuff. Might not even need article. Matter of fact, I'm going to just delete the whole article because we don't need it. I promise you that. And now we press save here. Let's just look what it looks like now. And I'm going to move this to the side because I actually have it. That this is hot reload because it's checked. So let's click back over here. This is what it looks like right now. Now, I don't know why to always focus on something, but you see how it's messed up and it's saying reload and it's not working right. And this is like still got about on it. This one don't have the about. So let's refresh it one more time. What's going on? What's going on? Let's refresh it again. What's going on? What's going on? It doesn't know. So that is this right here. Let's go to the app CSS. That's this right here. Let's go there and press save, and you notice that disappeared because it doesn't have an issue. F5. Oh, look, no problems. It's not having an issue anymore. So that is that. And the last thing that's pretty cool I would like to show you is the proper way to do this. If you add a new item and you go, I like to do it like this. I like to add the new item like ASP.NET Core, web, and content because I want to add a style sheet. Now this is the proper way to do it. Index.razor.css. You press add. As you can see on the side here, you just created a Razor CSS specific for this. Now, if you mess up, so let's go back to add a new item. So go back to style sheet. Say you messed up completely and just press add. That is fine. If you just have index.css here, let's rename it right now to that. I just put index. Oh, you gotta spell it right? And enter. Well, you didn't do nothing. You didn't make it. So let's rename it one more time. As you can see, you need a .razor so it understands it belongs to that specific component. Bam. And that's that. Everything is exactly what you want. Now that index has a razor right here, you could just put body like this, background color. Let's play this again real quick. Let's exit out of that. This is gonna get a new one anyway. So now that that's there working, so let's put background BG color. I think you type it like that, and the other one you can. All right, let's put background and color. And let's put it black, and then let's put color white. Let's put white smoke because I like that name better. Press S, and it did not work. Let's hot reload. Sometimes you have to reload here, or sometimes I'm not in the right spot. You know? So let's see what's going on inside the index razor. It says hello. Well, this should be all black. Now you don't need this right here. That's garbage. Page title, that's just, Al. That's supposed to be Albert, but let's press S. Now look over here, it's gonna say Abla. Sometimes you have to refresh, and that shit is saved. And I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes you actually need to close it out and then press play. And this we refresh. I always thought it was just adding on. So let's give her that. And you see Al at least works. But this is to be already connected to this right here. So maybe you don't want to do body. So let's see what's in index razor. All right, let's just make this a whole div right here. Div, and we're gonna click that out, and we're gonna put this inside there. And I know one of the things you might want to do is, let's put Control S. It's not gonna change much there. And you're gonna put div here, and then you're gonna give it a width, right, of 100. Let's just put 100%. That works. I don't know what to do. And then you're gonna put height of 100 VH, and then press Control S. And this should be hot reloading, but it's not. So, and now that pisses me off because I look like an idiot. Because that should have worked. So let's make that div a class. Let's give it a class of, and that class, it could be anything you want. I'm gonna put Albert because that's what I am. And then I'm gonna go back to here, and I'm gonna put Albert here. Dot Albert. And press Control S, and then exit that, because I don't care about that. And I think my stuff is back here. I don't know. This is my page, and I'm working on it. I basically did all the same things that I did there. And there it goes. I refreshed it, and that's what that is. All right, that worked. Sometimes you have to stop the project and restart it. Well, that's what the hot loader is supposed to do. And let's see if it works now. Let's put this 10. Let's just do it like that. See, it's working now. Probably because I needed a class, and that's what it's looking for. So that works. Everything works. And those are just the cool things I just wanted to let everybody know real quick. That's all I really want to talk about. Sometimes you need a class, sometimes you don't. And I think sometimes it's just stopping the whole project and restarting it. And then sometimes I also think is you gotta save all sometimes because you might miss it. You might miss where you saved the div and the name inside Razor. You probably didn't press Control S inside here or something like that. And if all and that still works. The prettier inside here, but it's not really prettier. I don't know what it is. So yeah, that's that in a nutshell. And I hope this helps somebody trying to do hosting this into their site without having to worry about an API, without having to worry about the other stuff. Because this is my site right here. It looks really nice right now, but I also am not done with it, and I'm gonna fix it up to work inside the @meteor queries. So let's show you what that means. @meteor CSS. I was already looking this up. I don't know if I said this already, but with that meteor screen, only screen and max width 600 px. Let's just go show you what that is. So when I move this to 600 pixels in width, it's gonna turn blue. Not only is it gonna turn blue, we're gonna put font size over here to be XS small. I think they have one like that. All right, then you press run again, right? So it's basically like saying save. So when I move this to 600, you're gonna see the font's gonna be very small, and then this background's gonna turn blue. Eventually, there it is. Look how tiny that is. And look, you see that? I've got myself dizzy. Oh snap! I'm epileptic. You know the word. But yeah, that's what that is going to do for you. Now you could put this to like 800 pixels width, right? And then put 800 here. And press over here. Now it's blue. Now you see it's further this way. Look how tiny that is. Now you can do that extra large. That's like the largest. And run it, and it'll be huge, right? So, bam! You got smaller, I got bigger. That's what you don't want to do. But that's pretty much it for this video. It's 20 minutes long. That's fine with me. All right, y'all have a good one.